everyone. I meet the most wonderful and crazy people right here in beautiful downtown Key West. Yes, I do. I meet a lot of interesting people, and I am the Earl of Pizza. I sit here in front of Angelina's, and I talk to the rock stars, the heroes, and the gods. It's what I do.
And whoever drops by.
And whoever drops by. Yeah, random tourists, locals, you name it. I talk to anybody. It's what makes this crazy island so fun. And tonight, I have a beautiful young lady with me. I want you to tell everybody your name and where you're from.
Everybody wants to sit with Kit.
My name is Kathy, and I'm from Clarence, New York, which is about 15 miles from Buffalo.
Clarence?
Yes.
Oh, is that the warm side?
That's not
the warm side of Buffalo?
It's about the... not been a pretty winter, let's put it that way.
I've got to ask the question.
That's why I ended up here right now,
why
a month early.
Why does anybody live in Buffalo? Is it beautiful like...
The Bills!
Oh, the Bill Mafia! You can't
the Bills,
leave.
Man.
We've got you. You can't.
Go Bills!
Yeah, you can't leave, right?
Bills. Go Bills!
They make you an offer you can't refuse?
Go Bills!
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, your Bills did really good this year.
Yeah. They took us pretty far. Hey, Josh, love you. Love you. Gotta tell you, still exciting season. Brought my Bills Crocs. I'm wearing those for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All good. All good. All good.
Bills fan for life?
Oh, yeah. And I grew up in Massachusetts.
Wow.
That guy dragged me to
that
Buffalo.
guy dragged you over there?
Yeah, I've been there, you know.
You've been there a long time.
Now.
All right, so your first
Dusty.
time, let's talk about you for 1 minute here. When was your first time you ever came to Key West?
Oh my gosh. I came, my husband was on a business trip. And we stayed at the Sheridan Suites on the other side of the island near the airport.
Sheridan Suites, yep, right out there by
It was creepy. Gotta tell you.
Out there by the end of the runway.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But
what year was that?
Oh my God. Well, let's see. My kids were 4 and 14 months.
4 and 14 months.
So.
Wow.
And so I came, and because I said, hey, you're going to Florida, I'm going to Florida. And
was it at least in the winter?
No, it might have been spring.
Might have been spring.
Still, I'd never been here. Never been.
Never been.
I will be here. And it turned us.
Yeah?
It turned us.
It turned you right then and there, huh?
It turned us into conks.
Wow.
We are never, and I said to my husband, I go, I don't care what it takes. We are never not coming back here every year.
What year was that?
So that would have been probably 1995.
1995. Wow.
And now our kids feel the same way. They're like now in their 30s and 20s, and they're like, oh, we're coming.
29 years ago.
Yeah, creepy.
So when did I meet you?
I met
you and
we
Jim.
came because all our kids would eat was pizza.
All they would eat was pizza.
Because they were 4 and
smart
1.
children.
Yeah.
Rhodes Scholars.
We said we are only going here.
Yeah.
Only coming here.
And so you've been coming every year.
Every year.
For 29 years.
Every year.
And you have 3 boys.
3 boys.
And I've literally watched them go from 4.
From this height to.
Well, they're like 6'13" or something.
6'4", and
I mean, they're giant.
They love everything about
children.
this place. They love everything about this place. Actually, my son and daughter-in-law, beautiful Val, they got engaged here in Key West, at Sunset Key.
Sunset Key.
And they'll be down in a few weeks. So every year we extend our trip a little longer, longer.
So this year's, how long is it?
This is our first day, 2 months.
Day 1.
Day 1 of 2 months.
Of 60 days.
Yes. And our first dinner was at Angelina's.
It is the number 1 pizza shop show on the internet. Yeah.
And
so you eat pizza like 3 nights a week while you're here?
Oh, sadly, yes. Not sadly. Sadly for me, because I have to go walk it off during the day.
You know.
But that being said, still worth it. Still worth it. Still worth it. Not even a question. Best pizza.
Yeah, I do see you guys.
Best pizza I've ever eaten in my life, because I have eaten a lot of pizza.
Oh yeah.
And growing up in New England, having living in Buffalo, who they think wings, the whole pizza wings thing.
Yeah.
But then we've tried in our area all kinds of pizza places. just haven't found it. We just haven't found it.
You know,
so I stopped eating pizza like 2 months before I come down here.
You hold out for 2 months. Dry out for 2 months.
I do the pizza dry out. And I literally do the pizza dry out.
I love that, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone should do the pizza dry out. And you got to cut it all off so that your first stop is here.
I understand.
Your first stop is here.
And so, when you're here, what else do y'all do while you're here?
Oh my gosh! Well,
y'all do a little bit of everything, kind of tourist oriented.
We've seen a lot of the touristy stuff
right.
over and over and over, but now I just love walking the island. I just because everything about this island is so quirky and fun and different than any other part of Florida.
Right.
It's just,
it's not the
that's
same.
What I love about it.
Yep.
And that's why our friends from the north, we have a lot of friends that go to Siesta Key, Naples, Longboat, a lot of places, and they go, well, where, or Sarasota, they look, where do you go? I go, Florida. I don't tell people.
Whenever you're here, you always have an entourage, not just the 3 boys and girlfriends or wives.
My daughter-in-law.
But you also have, I've met quite a few people through you guys.
And Buffalo friends that have come down. And they have loved this place.
And I'm gonna do a shout out right now. Hi, Dave Young.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Dave Young.
Neighbor. Yeah. He's my neighbor.
Your neighbor. Didn't know y'all were neighbors for 20 years until
neighbors.
Finally connected the dots
I walk by your house every day. I walk by your house.
Finally connected the dots after 20-something years.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, that is
crazy.
Not crazy.
I know. I walk by his house every day. And but everything about this place was just, just fun in a can.
Can I ask you something? What are the earrings you're wearing? Because I've been looking at them since you sat down.
Believe it or not,
I can't figure it out.
I got them down here.
Did you really?
It's on Simonton.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the place,
all
but
right.
it's if you go right at Simonton in Green. There's a little plaza of cute little boutique shops, and they're black onyx and gold. So
they're really pretty cool.
They were really kind of unique, and
they are.
Whenever I come down here, I always, buy from the local vendors.
Yeah, you got it.
And I love that because, like down the street here, there's a silver smith that I really like, that I get some really funky stuff from.
Cool.
I just, and I get more compliments on that than the stuff that the expensive stuff,
Isn't that funny?
It's so true. And, like you said, look at what you're wearing. The Atocha coin.
Yeah.
Although I'm missing the pizza cutter. I'm missing the pizza cutter you lost, which I keep saying I'm going to buy you, and I keep forgetting,
but
I will.
Costa Rica.
But I will tell you.
Yeah, one day.
You had that, and then my husband bought me one 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
And when I wear that, people say to me, what the heck is that?
Yeah, it's a
and
very...
then you give them the history, you give them everything. It's insane.
It's a great conversation starter.
Absolutely.
Around the world, and I'm never amazed at the people
yours
that
is
know.
Quite larger than mine.
I've got bigger ones, but I'm always find it interesting at the people that know what it is exactly. And on the other side of the world, somebody go, that's an Atocha coin.
This is only one wreck that's off the Florida Keys,
Out of thousands.
Thousands.
But then again, there are so many people that have no idea what it is.
Correct.
And they're like, what is that?
You got to buy the book. Buy the book, people. Read the book.
And I've got
you have a smaller one. I know you have a smaller
I've got a few, but I've got one that's much larger, and I love to tell the story.
Gold this year. I like the gold.
Yeah. I have one that I call, it's like a Royale. It's the largest one. It's one of the 3 largest I've ever seen.
Wow.
But I was wearing it one time. I think I was in California, in Sacramento, or I don't know. I was going somewhere, and of course they wanted to kind of give me a little hard time about what do you have on, and I said, well, I've got this coin, and I beeped going through, and they wanted me to do it again. I said, here, I'll just take it off. No, don't take it off.
They're probably afraid.
Like they was afraid my head would explode or something. So I get through the other side, and they're kind of looking. I go, look, I just pull it off over my head, and I go, here, just put it in your thing, and pat me down.
Metal's metal. Yeah.
So they did, and I go to look for the little Tupperware or whatever they have it in, and there's like 3 of them standing there looking at it, like, what is this thing?
Yeah.
And I go,
it's
here,
really
guys.
Unique.
And I pick it up. Within
there's something about it.
Within
you know.
30 seconds, I think every person from TSA was over there looking at it, wanting to touch it.
yeah.
Can I hold it? Can I touch it?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, I'm just like this. Hey, everybody that wants to go through, just run on through because.
I'm bummed now. I didn't wear mine.
It was pretty funny.
I don't have a tan yet. Looks better with a tan.
Key West dog tag.
So
And
I know.
God bless
I did
you,
bring
Mel
it with
Fisher.
Me, though. I did bring mine with me.
Well, you should.
So
I was going to say this about you and your husband. You guys have made it. It's kind of like
Look at this
old
crowd.
school.
Woo!
It is. Look at that.
Look at this Key West crowd, man. Holy smokes.
But you guys have made
Freaking
it.
a Thursday in Key West.
Who knew?
Poppin'. Thursday in Key West.
It's post sunset.
Where would you, like Marv Levy said, where would you rather be than right here and right now?
There's
Where
nowhere
else
I'd
would you
rather be than right here, right now.
Right, nowhere
this
else.
is my favorite spot.
I know.
And right here on my front
rightfully so.
porch.
I did actually get pooped on by a pigeon in your place, remember? Many years ago.
Yes, you did get pooped on by a pigeon, but not an iguana. And you weren't here for the time that the falcon threw the pigeon on somebody's table.
Oh, no. That would have put me right over the edge.
This falcon came down and just pierced a pigeon and took it up in the tree.
Yeah, gotta love nature. Gotta love nature.
Yeah, and he ate all the good parts of it.
But my kids did enjoy me getting pooped on by a pigeon. But, hey, gotta give them something every now and then.
I don't even know what to say on that one because...
I know. Never been pooped on since. And they say it's good luck. I didn't believe it was.
Well, the good luck part is nothing worse is going to happen that day.
Oh,
At
true.
that point,
Okay.
you got the
I'll take
bad
that.
out of the way, and it can only be good from there on.
That was pretty bad, though. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it. It was almost like one of those things.
You got shat on.
I did. It was a thing. And I do recall, before you...
That was you from over there?
No, this was a few years back.
This was years
at a
back.
table.
Oh, no. And I do recall you guys laughing at me versus helping me.
we all got around.
In the beginning.
We're like,
But
we're gonna cry? We go, no. What are we
and then
gonna
you're
do?
like, she's gonna lose it.
We're gonna laugh.
Which I did. But, hey.
You handled it
survived.
like a trooper.
I'm
You
like
were
a true
all pro.
New York, like northerner.
Oh, you just handled it with grace.
It was something. Well, no, I
you did-
screamed and I ran out of here. I screamed like an idiot.
A little.
Not with grace. I screamed like an idiot and ran out of here.
Oh, you did
Like,
good.
really bad.
No, you did so nice.
She
was
did
bad.
much better than she's acting like.
And it was daytime.
You handled it
Sadly,
very well.
It was daytime.
It was daytime.
It was daytime.
In the middle of the day.
I was not feeding them.
Nope.
I was not chatting with them.
Someone else had.
I was not engaging them.
Nope.
And
Don't
that
have to.
thing just said,
Yeah.
it's her time.
Yeah.
She's
Looks like
due.
she just washed her hair. Let's
She
get her.
just cleaned herself up, came into
Yeah.
town. Boop.
Yeah.
It's her time.
Just washed your hair. We're getting
yeah.
you.
Welcome to Key West. I mean, there are
True.
pigeons everywhere.
True.
You
So
know.
that's a great Key West story. Not everybody can say they've been pooped on by a pigeon
No,
in Key
and
West.
sadly-
Hey, look, there's Joe Carter. Hi, Joe Carter. That's Mr. Joe Carter.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So,
That name sounds familiar.
any other cool Key West stories you got in your 29
Oh
years
my
of being
gosh.
here?
We've had so many.
I mean, you've been fishing 29 times.
Oh my gosh. Well, I did catch a tarpon finally.
You caught a tarpon?
But everyone in my family now I believe, has caught a tarpon.
Oh,
so
yeah?
it only took us,
One of the big-
$80,000.
$80,000. But it's-
and like
It's the
20-something
experience.
years.
It's the
But
experience.
Exactly. It's worth it. And for some reason, I'm so blessed that my kids still want to come down and hang out with
Right.
us. And every year we go and hang out under the Sloppy Joe's cam, and people
They-
look for us. And we're
if I-
just that ridiculous at our age that we still do
And
it.
I'm gonna say this about your children. They never really went through a period where they didn't want to come down here with you guys.
Never. Are you
like
kidding?
Like some kids, they're teens. They're like, I don't want to go hang out with you.
kidding? They're like dying that I'm here.
But
and
they
they're
always
not.
wanted to be here.
Always.
Always.
Well, you always made it very easy by putting little milk crates under the games so that they could play constantly.
That is true. Your children were so small
when they were little. But,
that we had milk crates from the stand on to play the games.
but
And
this place just holds a special place in their heart.
Yeah.
They just love everything about
Well,
it. And it's,
I-
we've had the pleasure of meeting your family and
Right.
kind of growing up with your kids and our kids.
I was going to say
a lot
that
of fun.
I really appreciate now the fact that I had all those years to watch those boys grow up.
Oh my gosh, and we feel the same.
And
It's
we've had some good times.
Oh my gosh, we've had some silly times and fun times, and you should have told me not to slouch. I've been slouching the whole darn time. I'm an old lady sloucher. That's
You're,
like
you're not
that.
a slouch anyway.
No, I shouldn't slouch.
Even,
I'm not
even
a
at work.
slouch, but I'm slouching.
You're no slouch. You're a tiger mom.
Thanks, kid.
I think your boys
Thanks,
would
kid.
attest to that.
Glad you called me that.
Yeah.
You are no slouch. But we've had so many years of fun down here. I don't even know where to begin. You know, it's like there's too many like funny stories. And
Well,
I say I'm going to write a book.
Okay.
I say I'm going to write a book. And this, I have to give credit to Craig Richards on this too, because we decided one day we're going to write a book. What will $20 get you in Key West?
I know.
We're going to write a book.
I know
What will
one thing it'll
20
get
bucks
you, and
get
maybe
you?
two things it'll get you. But
And
that's
it was just
for
funny
another show.
that we decided what would $20
Yeah.
and you know, it was clean. We're gonna keep it clean, but funny, you know, like funny stuff, like
Yeah.
you know, like a good table somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, just like funny
Well,
stuff.
you know, we'll.
And it's in the it's on the burner.
I think that's a great
On the
idea.
burner.
I can't
On the
imagine it.
burner.
Yeah, I think it's
But
wonderful.
it's been a great time, and you got a lot of people going by here. You need to engage, man.
Well, you know, I'm engaged with you, and that's all
I
that
know.
matters
Well,
right
hey,
now.
we appreciate it.
You know,
This is
they're
day one down here, so
they're
we're having
enjoying the show.
a
Hey,
great time.
which by the way, you're going to be here for like.
Couple months, so
I'll see you like.
super spoiled this year.
I'll see you like
every other day.
6 to 8 times. I'll see you on Thursday. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna invite you back sometime to
Thank you.
think about a story.
Too.
You know, yeah, and this would be a good time to tell
This is the
everybody
best.
if you
This
haven't
is the
already
best.
subscribed
And you gotta follow it,
and share it.
share it, follow it.
Yeah.
My kids have,
And
you know, they.
I like to
told their
remind
friends,
everybody, you know, make comments to Tim and Jade and Randy, my production, because they love comments.
Oh my gosh! And the thing is,
They love
it's just fun. It's just that's the one thing about this little neck of the woods right here.
Yeah.
Is it's just. Yeah, you're right down in the heart of Key West, but you're this to me this is like the family side here. You know what I mean? Like we've
Yeah.
been around forever. and I
A
just
lot
feel
of
like-
people don't realize that it can be.
But it is. I mean,
But it
is.
is,
You don't
and
have
it
to-
can be, you
but
know.
you can get away from it. You don't have to,
You know, maybe you know, there's a point in time like 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. It might not be.
Oh, there are times
the best.
where we're heading back at 8 o'clock because we are old.
It might be
We got
getting a little
dust on
wild.
me, so it's time.
It could be.
There
Well,
was a time when I used to bring my mom down to watch the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they go out later than me, and we're heading back on the 7 o'clock boat.
now they've got a babysitter for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, it happens.
I know.
Well, so before you run away, because I know I have
no.
someone else waiting.
Because I'm eating a pizza.
You are eating a pizza. Your
Yeah.
pizza's ready, I think. So, I've got a
Best
question.
pizza on the island.
I've got a
Best.
question, and I think you know the question.
Do you already know the answer?
I think I do.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask it anyway.
That's even better.
If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
Oh, let's see.
Now it's different.
You're not going to like this.
I'm going to love it.
Well, it's kind of a northern thing.
What kind of pizza would you be?
Okay, a buffalo chicken
Buffalo chicken.
with pineapple,
Oh. Wow.
and I will take your sauce over anything. And your sauce.
Oh, wow.
Buffalo chicken with pineapple and your sauce.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting.
So I'm telling you,
Yeah.
through the roof.
Wow.
It would be.
Okay, so
over the roof.
one day while you're here, we're going to have to make that
Or
up.
what if you even juju slathered the chicken? Because juju slather's like a deal down here, right?
Juju slather?
They have that. That's kind of like a Key West sauce down here.
Wow.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I might have
Yeah.
invented something that
Wow.
might be the new pizza
Wow.
of the century.
Who knows? Well, there you
Well,
have it.
there you go.
I'm going to have my
There you go.
homework assignment,
Do you
figuring out how
realize that
to
it's-
make your pizza.
This is like all these people have nothing to do on a Thursday to walk up and down Duval and have the best time of their lives.
You know, they're having their best life right
oh my
now.
gosh, no kidding.
They realize
I mean,
it.
who gets to sit there after Easter Mass? and have a cocktail?
You know, on a
At-
nice
at
chilly
11 in the morning.
February 1.
Sorry, Father Leon.
Oh,
but, but true.
I'm not going to say where he was at 10:30, but whatever.
No, but I'm just saying. We went to church.
Yeah.
We had the best time.
Yeah, you did.
St. Mary Star of the Sea.
There you
Beautiful
did.
basilica. And I'm just saying, let me stop back here after La-di-da's.
So wait a minute. Are you going to be here for Easter?
We are.
Is it early this year? Is it like in March?
It's early. It's March 31st.
It's March 31st?
Yeah, we can't go
exactly
home before
60
Easter.
days from now? Holy crap.
Because guess what?
Wow.
Okay. Mass up at home, indoors.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, no.
Mass down here,
yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Super great.
You can even wear
just super great.
White.
You can wear white starting now. I started pulling out
24/7.
I started packing 3 months ago.
That's the way it goes.
Started packing. I unpack, do the unpack, and the repack, and the unpack, and the
You know,
gym packs on Sunday.
Valerie
and we
taught
come down
me-
on Monday. I don't get it. How guys can.
Well,
do that.
Valerie taught me a very important lesson. Half the clothes and twice the money. That's all you need.
Good to know.
That's what she says.
Well,
very first trip we went on, she says, I take half the clothes and twice the money.
I hear you. That's true. Because
makes sense.
You know,
you can buy it there, and especially
buy there
now.
or just purchase, or just things you want to get. You know, things you want to feel the culture, the flavor,
Right.
and everything here. Every year I go home, I have rooms in my house that are completely dedicated to Key West.
Yeah.
And my family's like, are you ever gonna say enough is enough?
No.
Enough of Key West is never enough.
Too much is the right amount.
Yes. Over the top.
Yeah,
is the right amount.
that's just about the right amount.
You got it.
Well,
exactly.
We're going to have you here for a lot of time,
Yeah,
so
I won't. Don't worry, people.
I want you to come back.
You don't need me back again. But
Oh,
I will
yeah.
tell you,
Oh, yeah, we do.
I've had so much fun.
But
on
I
this
would like
island
to-
and in this place. My kids actually have the painting of the front of your place in every one of their rooms.
Oh, yeah. From the store down on the 600 block or whatever
Got
that
it.
used to sell them.
Got it.
Do they still do that?
Every
I don't
one
know.
of them has.
Yeah.
Well, no, these are from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I will tell you, every one of them loves that painting of the front of here.
You know, like I
I will
say.
tell you, can I say one funny
Sure,
story?
you could- yeah, go
Just
ahead.
one funny story and I'll
Yeah.
end. It's an Easter story.
Why not?
But a bad Easter story. Well, not
Okay.
a bad Easter story. So, you know, your slogan is best piece
The best
in town.
pizza, yeah.
Well, my kids were little and we were down for Easter and I made little Easter baskets for them down here.
Yep.
And I went and got like candy and the traditional, you know, little plastic eggs and little things like that for them because we were staying. And I said the best thing we could get them is we'll get them each because they love Angelina's. Let's get them each an Angelina's t-shirt. They were probably 6, 4, and 1.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and did I not realize
They were the best piece all over Buffalo.
Best piece in town. And I'm like, oh, now I get it. But
it
to
is
this
the best
day,
piece.
it is, by far. But to
Yeah.
this day,
Yeah.
they still love those t-shirts and I'm still sleeping in one. So there you go. Could not, best Key West story ever.
That's awesome.
Best Angelina /
That,
Key
hey,
West story.
that's, you know, that's
You got
family.
it.
That's quality right
That
there.
is
That's
quality.
great.
You got
That's
it.
awesome.
You got it.
Well, hey, young lady, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Great to see
I
you,
appreciate
Kit.
Damn, your hands are so cold like
I
you're in
know.
Buffalo. Son
Like
of
I'm
a
from the north.
bitch, they're cold.
You know? I know. What's going on
Wow.
down here?
Well,
Warm it up.
on behalf of Tim, Jade, and Randy, my production crew, and all the staff here at Angelina's, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
I loved it.
Today's episode. And please share it and make comments. We love your comments. That's all we got. Thank you.